Hello everybody on YouTube and NFL YouTube prognosticators and NFL fans everywhere. This is the one, the only, Andrew Warren, back here once again, giving you my AFC West and the NFC West standing picks. Well, I did the other videos, if you guys haven't been watching, like Gio. Alright, I'm just kidding, Gio. I understand everybody's busy, so I'll put those links down below, and if you want to take a look what my thoughts on my other divisions in the NFL, I'll put the link into that before you want to see my AFC and my NFC West standing picks. But before I was only kidding, Gio, just so you know, okay? I understand we're all very busy, including myself. So, yeah. Anyways, for a couple of things, I want to take my hat off out of respect for Buddy Ryan and Pat Summer, who both died on June 28th earlier the week. So I want to send my condolences to both of their families. Hope they're doing all right. Buddy Ryan, and he was one of the greatest defensive coordinators of all time in my book. Who was the defensive coordinator for the '85 Bears, and who was the head coach for the Philadelphia Eagles in the late '80s and early '90s. Who was mostly known for a bounty gate for those time in Philadelphia, and probably one of the great defense of that time too, probably. So I think he should have been more thoughtful for the offensive side of the ball, too, to help Randall Cunningham out, but that didn't turn out. And then, anyways, despite me being a diehard New England Patriots fan, I want to send my condolences to Rex Ryan and Rob Ryan. Hope they're doing, and wish them peace and love, and see how they can go through with that. And they're going to probably have a difficult time during this offseason. They're probably going to be an emotional season for them. See how they do, so let's see how they go on with that, but let's see what happens. But anyways, I'm still a diehard New England Patriots fan at heart, excuse me. But I don't want to trash talk like some fans do. I mean, some fans take it way too far personal with that, but I'm not like that. I like to send people's condolences and thoughts and prayers out to everybody, so. And like Pat Summer too, I don't understand what her sons are going through because she died of Alzheimer's, which personally I had a family member who died of Alzheimer's, so I can definitely relate to that. So I can understand what her sons are going through and whatnot. So yeah, so I wanted to give my thoughts and prayers out to both families. Wish them nothing but the best. Send their condolences and go from there. And before I get to my picks, one more thing. I want to say happy 4th of July to everybody. Hope you guys have a wonderful and safe 4th of July weekend, which 4th of July is on a Monday. Hope everyone is going to watch the fireworks across the country. And hope you guys have a wonderful and safe holiday. And one other thing. Today, one of our NFL YouTube prognosticators' birthday today. I have to do this. I'm sorry I'm going to embarrass them, but I have to do it, so I want to wish happy birthday to Edward Leonard, who is his birthday today. If you see him on Twitter, you see him on YouTube. If you see him on Facebook on our NFL YouTube prognosticator page, or see him anywhere else, wish him happy birthday today. Because Edward, I hope you have a great birthday. Have a wonderful and safe birthday. Hope you're having a good time, which I should talk too. So. Tomorrow's my birthday, so, oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm getting old, too, so, yeah. But, I'm just gonna have fun tomorrow, so I'll see what tomorrow brings for my birthday, so, hey, yeah, I'm gonna be 27, being an old fart, so, yeah, but I'm just living life while I can, so, it is what it is with that. But anyways, just, once again, wish Edwin Leonard a happy birthday if you see him around, so, if you're, I'll definitely put NFL YouTube prognosticators page back on the links down below, which I've been doing lately, which I'm sorry for that. So, anyways, I'll just wish Edwin Leonard a happy birthday again. So go from that. But anyways, now on to the standings for the AFC West and the NFC West. Starting off with the AFC West, San Diego Chargers, last place in the division, 4-12. I really can't see San Diego in that division be a threat in that division. I mean, Phillip Rivers, I think his time's going to end in San Diego. They may cut him, go to a team, be a backup for them. But I think the time for San Diego for Phillip Rivers is done. That has to come to an end. I mean, then they can start rebuilding and probably go from there. Maybe draft a quarterback next year. Probably see what they can do with him. Probably rebuild around him and see how they do from that point. But I think they're going to go 4-12, and I think that's the worst that Philip Rivers is going to go and probably going to end it. But it's not like he had a bad career, though. It's not like he did, but they may prove me wrong. San Diego may prove me wrong on that one, but, it is what it is. But I like San Diego going 4-12. And speaking of rebuilding, that's what the Oakland Raiders are doing, and I got them 8-8 this year. Believe it or not, yeah. But Carr as quarterback, I like what they're doing on that part. I like what their plan is right there. So they got Carr as quarterback. They need a little bit more work to do. So and maybe another wide receiver and tight end and a couple players on defense, and I think they'll be back in the standings in the division. Maybe go back to the playoffs for the first time since Super Bowl 37. They didn't have a winning season since that Super Bowl either. So we'll see how they do with that. So, but as of now, I like Oakland going 8-8, and I think they're going to be around the 500 range. So I like them at 8-8. As for your defending Super Bowl champions, I got them at 9-7, but it's get a lot of drama going on that right now with Von Miller not signing a $114 million contract, refusing to get a pay cut, refuse a franchise tag. And then they get Mark Sanchez to replace Peyton Manning, who just recently retired. A future Hall of Fame quarterback for him. And the first quarterback to win Super Bowls for 2 different teams. And he had a great career. And now they drafted a quarterback, too, in the first round, I think. And they're going to have a quarterback competition going on in training camp. This coming training camp around July and August. So I think it's going to be really interesting what they're doing. But despite with the defense, I still think they're going to go above 500. They're probably going to go 9-7 because of that. I don't know if Von Millen's going to play. He probably will play. They'll probably give him a better contract signing him, which I think that's probably what's going to happen. But I'm not sure it's not going to affect them, which I don't really think they do. But it's definitely not going to be the same with Peyton Manning as quarterback, though, which I think they'll get up there, but not the same. Of course, you got Mark Sanchez coming in, too, so I don't know. So, but whatever. But I like San Diego going. I like Denver going 9-7, and we'll see how they do from that point. As for the Kansas City Chiefs, who had a great run last year, they went 11-5 with that, and I definitely got them again in 11-5. But as of Kansas City last year, they got 10 wins in a row, and I think it was 10 in a row, and they got the wild card hunt for that. It was a great coaching job by Andy Reid, great run by Alex Smith, the starting quarterback. And it kind of got stopped in the end after a 12-game winning streak when it ended against my New England Patriots in the division round. I can definitely see them get the division for the next couple of years or something like that. And then they can go second, third place or something like that. But for now, I like them 11-5 and getting the division right at that point. So I think I like Kansas City at that point. So anyways, that's my standings for that. But San Diego 4-12, Raiders 8-8, Broncos 9-7, Chiefs 11-5. As for the NFC West, I'm going to start off with the 49ers going in last place, 6-10, 6-10. Yep, Chip Kelly's there, Colin Kaepernick. I've been hearing stories Colin Kaepernick likes Chip Kelly's playbook and etc. But they got Blaine Gabbert as their quarterback too, so they have another quarterback competition going on in Denver, like Denver's doing. So it's going to be really interesting what San Francisco is going to do. And they need a little protection for Kaepernick, too, because he's a mobile quarterback. So they need protection for him. So I think they got that in the draft, but I don't know. I could be wrong. But I think Chip Kelly deserves another shot for the NFL. Then if that doesn't work in San Francisco, he can probably go back to college, maybe go back to the Pac-10 or something like that. And see what the 49ers do from that point. But until then, I really can't see much to San Francisco. But I like the 49ers going 6-10, going in last place for that. As for the return to the Los Angeles Rams, welcome back, Los Angeles. Came back from St. Louis to Los Angeles again. So great to see the Rams back in Los Angeles. A lot of good history in Los Angeles, as in the Rams in Los Angeles. So I'm glad to see them back. When I was a kid, when I was like 5 years old when the Rams moved to St. Louis in 94, maybe 95 or something like that. But 6 or 7 or something. Maybe 5 or 6 is around that time. I was a child. It was during my childhood, so I definitely don't. I rarely remember it, but anyways, I still remember them in St. Louis for a lot of years in that point. So probably last for a long time. So but now because the Rams are back in Los Angeles, the city of Los Angeles motivated, their fans are motivated, the team is going to be motivated, and maybe Jeff Fisher. So I don't know if there's going to be enough for them. They need a little work. I know they got Nick Foles, but that's not really nothing. But I know he had a good, impressive season with Philadelphia one year, but that was just 1 year. So he hasn't really done much after that. But he did. But Nick Foles got him a 10-6 record. Never made the playoffs. So yeah, maybe I'll bring him motivated in St. Louis. But I don't know. But until then, I get to see him as an 8-8 team or something like that. But maybe they'll get good in the future, but not now. Maybe another year or two, like Oakland. So let's see. And Oakland, speaking of which, maybe moving to Las Vegas or maybe back to Los Angeles coming up after the Coliseum. The rights are expired with them or something like that, or their lease expires in the Coliseum. Maybe see what happens with that. So other than that, we'll see how they do in that coming season and go from that point. But anyways, back to the NFC West. But I do believe the Rams will go 8-8, and that's probably as far as they go. Maybe get better in the future goes along. As for the Seahawks, I'm going them 10-6, and they got they just re-signed one of their wide receivers. I can't think of his name right now, and no Marshawn Lynch. That's the only problem for the offensive side of the ball for Seattle. I know they have Russell Wilson, but it is what it is. But Marshawn Lynch retiring, which for football for good. He had a great career with Seattle. He started off in Buffalo, made a couple of Pro Bowls in Buffalo, but it didn't work out for them. But he went to Seattle, got a Super Bowl ring, won Super Bowl 48 against Denver. Hey, not a bad career. Maybe a Hall of Fame running back for that matter in the future. So let's see how they do with it. But it's going to be a big hole for the running back position for Seattle. So I really do think they're going to go 10-6 just because of that slump, though. But they still got the Legion of Boom, though, so and whatnot. But I think they'll go 10 wins because of that. It's gonna be close to call, but I like Seattle 10-6. But as for the Cardinals, with Bruce Arians and Carson Palmer, I like them 11-5 this year. But they went to the NFC Championship last year, so I hope they could do something around this time of the year. Maybe be Super Bowl contenders or something. I don't know. I haven't really thought about my playoff predictions. I'm still working on that right now. So, but the Cardinals are going to go 11-5 with the Bruce Arians as coach. Yeah, and he's a great coach too. So he's done a terrific job in Arizona. I'm glad they're still keeping him. So it's not really mostly his fault that they're losing. They didn't lose in the playoffs or nothing. They just got killed by Carolina. They were just too good. But until the end of the Super Bowl, that run. So, anyways, but I still see them being a good run. But they need to look for another quarterback in the future, which I think they probably will. Probably get somebody in around maybe the 24th pick or maybe 25th, because that's probably a little playoff preview or something like that when I'm thinking for the Cardinals. So just so you know. But anyways, it may be 24-25, maybe 30, maybe the 31st, maybe they'll get to the Super Bowl. I don't know. But hey, my playoff predictions are coming, so tune in for that. But anyways, I do believe the Cardinals will go 11-5 and get the division again for 2 straight years in a row. So that's my picks. The 49ers 6-10, Rams 8-8, Seahawks 10-6, Cardinals 11-5. That will wrap up my standings for this. So I did the rest of the standings on my other videos. That will be posted once again. And until then, I will have a wonderful and safe 4th of July, and hope you guys... Oh! One other thing, I forgot. During my upcoming season, I will be posting videos. I'll be posting shout-outs, so I'll be do 5 shout-outs, I think, maybe 3. So look for that coming in the upcoming season. Till then, have a safe 4th of July, everybody, and I hope you guys see you all again soon. Bye.